A contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems...
Van Basten! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly...
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Barella, and there's a searching pass. Oh, this looks sharp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Barella. Lovely bit of skill. Can he latch on to this? And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Salamanca's. No, he's not getting past him there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Batistuta. Nagatomo has it in a wide position. Takes a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Taken back almost at once. Paredes. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Barella. Ricci. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Ricci. And here's Batistuta. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Martinez. Ricci. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Martinez. Nicely shaped ball. And he's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Basten, looking understandably energised after his goal. Played out towards the right wing. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He has found the way through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
That was travelling.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A case now of complete control. Nicked it back promptly. Tries to play it through. Shoots! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And he's Bruno Fernandes! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vitinha. Alvarez. Over to the left. Now it's Gonzalez. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! And it's met. Shot at goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the lines.
Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And here's the pull. Tries to pass it through. Played into the middle. Big header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gonzalez is in a really good position out wide. He rises! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that was very necessary. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Messi. Gonzalez shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
McAllister. João Cancelo calmly anticipates. McAllister. He's got plenty of space out wide here. No goals as yet. Rafael Leao. And it's Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
McAllister. And it's Paredes. Now it's Alvarez. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Goal! Argentina! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nuno Mendes, Rafael Leao, McAllister, and the through ball. Vitinha. Now João Neves. Rafael Leao. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's good play from him.
He's gone for goal. and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bruno Fernandes goes short. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And it's made its way to him. That is lovely. Picked out brilliantly.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
De Paul. He's in space and looking for options. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Searching pass he's played there. Neatly clipped into space. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. That's Paredes. McAllister. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Bruno Fernandes. Conceição. Knocks it out wide. Ball is over the line. Now it's Conceição. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Martinez. Montiel. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to...
And the finish! Francisco Conceição to Bruno Fernandes. Conceição. Back into the middle. Now the chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, but that's the threat posed by teams that have those kind of players who are willing to make those types of runs.
McAllister, passing is crisp and sharp. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's De Paul. Gonzalez. He's picked his way through. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Lisandro Martinez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. João Cancelo. No, he refuses to take the bait. Almost an hour gone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a pretty loose pass. Montiel. And here's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a threatening ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
João Neves. Portugal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Messi. This looks promising. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Flings it, he's got tall. Relentless, just relentless. And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
A case now of complete control. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Plays it through. Gonzalez in acres of space out wide. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Played out towards the right wing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Joao Felix has it in a wide position, and it's Nunez. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Gonzalo Ramos really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now it's Vitinha, and he's been shifted off it. Vitinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a...
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina are having a ball here. De Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the left it goes.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Real chance! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Dybala. Great defending, strong and determined. Matheus Nunes. Gonzalo Ramos. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tries to cross. The ball is there to clear. Paredes. He's through here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Inacio does really well to win the ball there. It's a pretty loose pass. De Paul plays it in low. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. For João Cancelo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lisandro Martinez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. Ruben Dias deals with that comfortably. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. De Paul. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bruno Fernandes. First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Cancelo is onto this, and he's gone backward here.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He has found the way through. Crosses it in here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Messi plays it short. Oh, smashing header! Tries to pass it through. It carries far too far and out of play. Tagliafico. Now it's Gonzalez. Tagliafico. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Here's Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Otamendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Alvarez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gonzalo Inacio. Rafael Leao might just make this. Nuno Mendes. Good ball, good take. Inacio with the slide tackle there. Otamendi. Passing is crisp and sharp. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's going to have his name taken. Martinez. And it's McAllister. He's going for goal! Played over towards the opposite flank. Vitinha.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Gonzalez. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's an imaginative pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Portugal would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Vamos todos saudar os nossos jogadores.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Gonzalez. Inacio charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Bruno Fernandes. De Paul makes the interception. McAllister. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Paul. Gonzalez. That's really well cleared. Vitinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. João Neves. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tagliafico.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he's forced to go back. He shifted it to the flank. Rafael Leao chasing after it. Montiel. De Paul. Messi carries the ball down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he lines up a cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Could be danger here. And he's lost his man here. There's the shot! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Bernardo Silva. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the... He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Paredes. De Paul. Messi. And it's Messi. Paredes. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Now this could be a chance. Otamendi. Paredes. To Martinez. Tagliafico. Paredes. De Paul. Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi. Rafael Leao gets a foot in here. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Ronaldo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes short and sharp. João Neves gives it back. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes looking to add to his goal. Ronaldo gets flagged offside.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8. Número 20. Número 17. Número 15. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 9.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
João Felix. Vitinha. Fernandes. And here's Dybala. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! Off the post.
Argentina really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Martinez. And here's Dybala. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fernandes. Alvarez. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And it's Nunez. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Taken back almost at once. Gonzalez. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. Incoming delivery. Vitinha. Oh, super ball. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Alvarez! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gonzalez. He was under real pressure there. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Paredes. Now it's Alvarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Messi. There's no flag. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. Messi. De Paul. Argentina finding their passes. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
De Paul.
Portugal are really in a position where
Conceição is the guilty party there. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Otamendi. Now Paredes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vitinha. And here's Messi. Vitinha defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Turns back here, probably the best option.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gonzalez. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Good running, strong and purposeful. Alvarez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ruben Dias. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Alvarez. Closing in on goal. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Argentina looking to pass their way through. And claimed it back swiftly. Rafael Leao. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Portugal are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
E vamos receber os nossos jogadores com grande aplauso.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Some resolute defending there. De Paul, Messi. Nicely weighted ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Chooses to go back. That's an imaginative pass. He's onside. Gonzalez!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Gonzalez. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, perfectly measured that. Otamendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out to the left flank, and he's managed to get free. Vitinha. And it's Cancelo. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Oh, can he get onto this? Vitinha, and it's Mendes. João Neves stood up well to him there. Messi, can he spark a counter here? Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Alvarez. Tries a measured ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Knocks it out wide. Vitinha. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Cancelo. Vitinha. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes puts his foot on the gas. Lovely bit of skill. That is good strength. Vitinha puts the ball in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now João Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but
he's had a shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Número 11.
Garnacho.
Número 2. Número 24. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Nelson Semedo. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's bounced back off the post. Messi gets it clear.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
It's a throw-in. Paredes.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Messi. McAllister. Tagliafico. Flashes it across. Here's Joao Felix. Cristiano Ronaldo. Joao Felix. No, he's not getting any further than that. Paredes. Garnacho. And he's surging through. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Portugal really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other outcome. Ruthless opponents who were intent on exploiting their very obvious advantage.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Portugal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Portugal finding themselves unexpected. It's a mighty effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Played out wide. And it's Cancelo. And he's whipped it across. It's a goal kick. Tagliafico, Gonzalez, chasing after it. McAllister, Paredes. Montiel, and here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's on it, can he get away? Knocks it into space. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Alvarez, distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
De Paul. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Paul proves just a little bit too strong. Ball driven towards the far post.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Bruno Fernandes. Now João Neves. McAllister gets a foot in here. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Picked out brilliantly. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Plays a sharp little ball here. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gonzalez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's taking no chances there. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. "30 minutes gone. Nuno Mendes. Montiel was in no mood for any of that. And it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's very neat. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vitinha. Now it's Conceição. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Face to face with the keeper. Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Diogo Costa did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Alvarez. And here's Messi. He's having a go. Oh, bang on target. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, that is a good... And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, right place, right time. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's McAllister. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
Alvarez! Messi with the short one. Fired deep, climbs up big! Ruben Diaz is there and he can get that clear. And it's Mendes. Here's Vitinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. Oh, good spread. Conceição. Lovely feet. Rafael Leao. Chance for a shot! Tagliafico. Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he's surging through. Real chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
And it's McAllister. Spread out to the left. Back towards the middle. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they win it back again. So we've reached the hour mark. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gonzalez. Tagliafico. And here's the pull. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Conceição picks it up out wide. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Conceição. That's tidy. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Hoisted in. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Número 20, número 15, vão dar os seus lugares a número 9, número 10, número 5, número 24. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
McAllister. Pressure coming in from all directions. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Gonzalo Ramos. Bernardo Silva. Nicely spread. Paredes. McAllister. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
De Paul. And it's Messi. De Paul. Played into space out wide. Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
McAllister.
Portugal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
He has found the way through. And it's McAllister. And here's Garnacho. That's a delicate pass. And it's made its way to him. The ball swung in. Diogo Alvarez!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Montiel to McAllister. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Alvarez. McAllister gives it back, knocks it out wide. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Tries to play it through. And a chance! Estupinian gets it away. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is... That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Corner number 2, then. And now they can spring out of defence. Short changes him with that pass. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Delivered with swing. And it's Ribéry. Oh, he's burst through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ribéry receives... Terrific header! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's got away. Van Basten! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Van Basten! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Baresi. Ricci. And it's Ribery. Pass somewhat off target. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Batistuta. A heavy challenge. Modric. Now Ricci. And it's Ribery. Thuram. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Decent chance! He's got away with one there. Half an hour played now. And here's Batistuta. Nagatomo. Ribery! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Vlahovic might just make this. That is a great pick out. And Ribery! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Has a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Ricci. Played out to the right. Cross into the box. Oh, he's been caught napping. Deftly away. Picked out brilliantly. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nicely spread. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Vlahovic. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lovely feet. Paredes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Inter clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Inter Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he welcomes it in. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pavlovic. Hernandez. To Barella. Van Basten. Now it's De Bruyne. So what can they make of this? He is just caressing the ball. And it's Ribéry. Oh, well played, well played. Barella. Hernandez. Batistuta looking to add to his goal. Shot could be on. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that has put paid to that. Knocks it into space. Batistuta! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So that's got things underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Big chance! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Modric. De Winter. Hernandez. And it's Ricci. That's Paredes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now he's got space here. Paredes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. And it's Nagatomo. And he's picked it up out wide. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite...
Tries from a long way out. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Paredes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
De Vrij spots it and intercepts. Van Basten. Hernandez. Great run on the overlap here. Barella picks it up out wide. Terrific header! It's a goal! Inter are back in business. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played out to the right. Crosses it in here. Pavlovic gets it away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Barella. And they've switched it over to the other side. Baresi gets across and deals with it. Always onto this. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Van Basten. And he's there to make the challenge. Deftly away. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Keeper's got good distance on that. Stefan de Vrij. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nice interception, well timed. Ribéry. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Thuram. Pavlovic. Van Basten. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Well, shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nagatomo. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. 5 minutes till the break. He's shifting through the gears here. No, it's come to nothing. Paredes. And this is Van Basten. And it's Nagatomo. And here's Batistuta. And it's Nagatomo. Oh, it's a great ball here. Picked out Barella! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. This possibly the last play of the half. Nagatomo. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Inter will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Inter Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Inter clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Hernandez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ricci. Pass somewhat off target, and that's really well manoeuvred. Vlahovic ploughing through the middle, and they're back on the ball again. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Van Basten. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Tries to cross, up he goes! Tries to get it clear.
La
60 minutes played.
80.113 spettatori.
Vlahovic. Ah, now can they counter? Ricci makes the interception. No, he's not getting past him there. Da Vinta with a definite foul there. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
It's a really well-measured ball. Vlahovic charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for the run. cute ball. It's Van Basten! Modric gets it clear. Oh, strongly challenged there. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. De Winter. Hernandez. Knocks it out wide. And it's Nagatomo. Nagatomo made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Ribery has it out wide and in space.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Ribery. Van Basten aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
It's their second corner of the game. Paredes with the short one. Nagatomo, he's picked his way through. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
In once, it's a mighty effort! Goal, Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Inter Milan take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, nice touch. Chance here to counter. Stood up well to him there. And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inter really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Pinamonti. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Pinamonti. And it's made its way to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Kaka.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Nemanja Matic, is a beacon of stability, Peter. His role is to keep the team's overall shape and balance and ensure that defensive stability when a lot of players around him will be looking to get forward.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Berardi goes short. Now it's Berardi. Plays it across. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Basten finds himself offside. Portugal still without a single shot on target. That's good play. And it's Kone. Crosses it in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Eder Militao is there and he can get that clear. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. Goes to finish! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Eder Militao. Now Saliba. Conte. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nagatomo has it in a wide position. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw-in. Kone. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's nice. It's a promising position. Kone. Hangs one in. And it's Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kone. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost... Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Aimed beyond the defence. Berardi gets into a good position. Kone knocks it out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Portugal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Berardi. Van Basten. And this is Ronaldo. The pressing. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that. And still very much in this game.
Portugal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20. Lascia il campo per...
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Portugal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And the shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
And that really is so impressive. And he's done it again. He's got his second. Portugal get themselves into the lead. And he's forced to go back. Berardi. Can he finish it? It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Tries to play it through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he latch on to this? Now it's Pinamonti. That's tidy. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Kaká. Nagatomo, who's set up one goal so far. Kaká. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Van Basten. Goes back. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Kone. Now it's Pinamonti. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good spread. Kaká. Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now Eder Militao. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Berardi. He is through here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Played out wide. Kone. Matic.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, numero 99. Lasciano il campo per il numero 77, il numero 9.
And it's Kone. Matic. Ronaldo pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Nagatomo. Portugal finding their passes. Played out to the right. Could try cutting inside here. There they go, hunting in packs. Out to the right. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Into the last 5 minutes. Foot in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Musiala. Can he get it through? Very nicely done. Musiala. Played out to the left flank. Cross into the box. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Kaká's cross. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Van Basten. Oh, good ball! Cristiano Ronaldo! That's another chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Cristiano Ronaldo, a huge performance, answering the call. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.